We are happy to report our community survey results are in. Over this past summer, the Village of Glen Ellyn worked in collaboration with the National Research Center to conduct the village's first National Citizen Survey. The survey was mailed to 1,500 Glen Ellyn residents, selected at random. In addition, all residents had the opportunity to participate in the survey via the village's website. The survey itself was customized to fit the specific needs of Glen Ellyn and contained questions about the community and local governmental services in addition to identifying priorities of potential community initiatives. Thank you, Glen Ellyn residents, for your participation. We had a great response. With over a 33% response rate, which is well over the industry standard of 20%, it allowed us to narrow our margin of error from 5% to 4%. Plus, nearly 300 residents responded online. And here's what you had to say. According to the report, 95% of residents rated the overall quality of life in Glen Ellyn as excellent or good. What's more is that the survey provides a snapshot of the community and captures residents' opinions across 8 aspects of community livability, including safety, mobility, natural environment, built environment, economy, recreation and wellness, education and enrichment, and finally, community engagement. Residents identified safety and economy as priorities for the community in the coming 2 years. So, what makes Glen Ellyn livable and an attractive place to live? Nearly all respondents gave positive ratings to Glen Ellyn's overall image, overall appearance, their neighborhoods as a place to live, and ranked the highest as a place to raise children. All of these ratings were higher than the national benchmark. However, we see that only 55% of respondents rated Glen Ellyn positively as a place to retire. Furthermore, we wanted to know how well does the government of Glen Ellyn meet the needs and expectations of its residents. We are happy to report that 9 in 10 residents rated the quality of services as excellent or good, again bringing us above the national benchmark. About 2/3 of residents gave high ratings to Glen Ellyn's overall direction, welcoming citizen involvement, confidence in village government, acting in the best interest of Glen Ellyn, being honest and treating all residents fairly. Where we noted a lower rating was in the category of the value of services for taxes paid, coming in at 53% positively rated. However, we're happy to hear that 88% rated the customer service of Glen Ellyn employees as excellent or good. It's exciting to hear that a majority of respondents rated the sense of community in Glen Ellyn as excellent or good. Nearly all residents recommended living in Glen Ellyn, and 85% reported that they were somewhat or very likely to remain in the village. The survey included over 25 activities and behaviors for which respondents indicated how often they participated in or performed each, if at all. Here are some interesting facts we found. A strong majority of residents indicated they had not reported a crime or been the victim of a crime. Neighborliness in Glen Ellyn was strong, with nearly all residents reporting they had talked to or visited with neighbors, and slightly fewer reporting they had done a favor for a neighbor. Residents were also involved in community events, with 7 in 10 reporting they had attended a village-sponsored event, yielding a comparison above the national benchmark. One of the great things about the National Citizen Survey is that it allows us to compare our results to other communities. Glen Ellyn ranked higher in the following areas compared to statewide peer communities: availability of paths and walking trails, ease of walking, ease of travel by public transportation, traffic flow on major streets. The village also included some questions of special interest to our community. First, we wanted to know your level of support or opposition for a number of projects and initiatives for the village to potentially pursue. Residents supported each listed project or initiative with the downtown streetscape improvements and the development of a bicycle infrastructure at the top of the list. A vehicle overpass/underpass in downtown to alleviate train traffic received the lowest overall support rating, but the highest level of strong support. Another unique question for the survey asked about the importance of a variety of community features to the enhancement of quality of life in the village. The results showed that increased opportunities for outdoor restaurant dining and cultural and public art opportunities were rated as essential or very important by about half of the respondents. Residents felt that a downtown special event plaza was of the least importance to quality of life enhancement. We also sought to gauge residents' perspectives on a preferred method to make up revenue if the village were to discontinue its vehicle sticker program. Residents strongly preferred keeping the vehicle sticker program as is, with half indicating they strongly supported this option and an additional 1/5 indicating they somewhat supported this option. If the village were to opt to eliminate the program, respondents preferred increases for motor fuel tax or food and beverage tax over increases for home rule sales tax or property tax. And we wanted to know where residents get information about village government and its activities, events, and services. At the top of the list was the village quarterly newsletter, with 9 in 10 residents considering this as a major or minor source of information, followed closely by the village website. At the bottom of the list, with about 1/3 of residents indicating it as a source, was the local government cable channel. This survey information will be used for future village strategic planning. Plus, we plan to use this report as our benchmark, with a goal of conducting this survey again in 3 to 5 years. This is certainly just a snapshot of the results of the survey. For more information and to see the survey results in its entirety, please visit the village website at www.glenellyn.org.